I'm going to show you the best zucchini bread I've ever made, and I've made a lot of zucchini bread in the last several weeks because we grow zucchini, and I'm actually up to my eyeballs in zucchini, and so it's given me a lot of opportunity to perfect this particular loaf. So I'm going to share it with you, and I'll put the ingredients, the exact amounts, in the comments. And by the way, I weigh my ingredients for this loaf, so I feel that's important. So you should have a scale if you can. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is grate my zucchini, and as I said, I weigh it. And you could do this with a handheld grater, but I actually like to use the shredding blade of the food processor. It comes with two, like one is like gives you larger shreds than the other. I like the smaller one, and it's in position. And this is also fun for kids to do, to press the button. That's all that they should do, the best part. But you cut the zucchini into, you trim off the ends and you cut it into chunks, and then you put it into the feed tube and press it through. This is 1 pound of zucchini. Actually, you want to put it in so that the chunks lay on their side, so that it's more of a shred. There they are, it's all shredded here. I'm going to put that into a bigger bowl, like that. And to this, I'm going to add my flour mixture, which is just all-purpose flour, a little baking powder, a little baking soda, a little fine table salt, and some cinnamon. I actually do this in advance, and I keep little bowls or bags of it so that I'm always ready with my dry mixture. And I'll even measure my sugars as well. This is light brown sugar, and this is granulated sugar combined. So I'm just going to take my flour mixture. I'm going to add it to the bowl of the zucchini, and I'm going to toss it together well. You want all of the zucchini to be picked up by all of this flour. And I do this first to let the zucchini and flour sit together while I mix my wet ingredients. So this is my dry mixture with my zucchini, and then I'm going to do the rest in a separate bowl. Okay, so my zucchini and my flour mixture are all very, very, very well mixed, so take your time with it. Now I'm going to mix the rest of my ingredients over here. There you are. I'm trying this new thing where I have like an auto face tracking device on my camera so that it can move with me. So if it's a little weird, I'm trying. Okay, so in this bowl, I'm going to add 2 large eggs. And a half a cup of a neutral oil. For my baking, I like to use safflower oil or sunflower oil. It's nice and light, it's flavorless. You ever want to bend down to get just the right measurement. This is a half a cup, a little bit more. Like that. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla. I'm going to add a quarter of a cup, it's about 60 grams of crème fraiche. I'm a scraper. I'm going to see if this follows me. I'm going to go rinse my hands. And get a couple of whisks over here. This is pretty cool, it's working. So this is all my dry mixture with my zucchinis right here. Mixture here is 2 eggs, safflower oil, crème fraiche, vanilla, and now I'm going to add my sugars. 2 kinds, light brown sugar and granulated sugar, and that's just going to go in here like that. This is a really good recipe actually to do with children, but when you're cooking with children or baking with children, I suggest having everything measured out, especially young ones, like 3, 4 years old. You want to have everything measured out. And don't be like insulted if they, in the middle of things, decide they want to go watch Paw Patrol or whatever, because that's what happens. So if you really care about getting something into the oven and you need them to be with you, you should have like another something for them to do with you in the kitchen. What I like to do is I have another dough. Like I'll go buy a pizza dough. Like I'll have one always in the refrigerator. A dough that I don't care about. I'm not invested in making it myself. So that I can give that dough to my grandchild to play with on where I am, so I can get my work done and they can do their work. So this is melted butter. Again, this is something that kids can do from very young, 2 years old. They can butter the pan, actually even younger than that. Then I take a piece of parchment paper that I've cut to fit the bottom. I actually do several of them and so that they're always waiting for me. And I put that on the bottom of this loaf pan. And then I butter the paper. So again, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I'm on a convection mode. I'm going to take all my wet ingredients and put it right into my zucchini mixture. By the way, this is a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan, which is perfect for this recipe. And now the tool that I like to use to mix all of these ingredients in the bowl is, this is a batter whisk. It's a weird looking thing, but this is a quick bread recipe. It's not a yeast bread. We're not trying to develop any kind of glutinous portion, the protein in the flour. We're not trying to activate that in a way where we develop elasticity. That's the opposite of what we want in a quick bread. We want it to be very tender. And this tool is a very good one for that. It allows you to combine wet and dry ingredients without activating that elasticity. So, because you don't want any dry pockets remaining in this, you want to mix it well. Now it's going to go right into my prepared loaf pan. I'm trying to do it in a way where you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of heavy. So you can see the consistency of the batter. By the way, this would make muffins too. I love using zucchini that I've grown. It's so fun. I will tell you, I'm getting a little sick of zucchini though, but not in this. So this is going to go into my 350 degree oven for 70 minutes, 7-0. And then I'm going to leave it in a turned off oven for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to let it sit in the pan for 5 minutes before I turn it out. But let me just put this in the oven and then I'm going to set my timer for 70 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, the zucchini bread is out of the oven. It baked for 70 minutes. Then I let it sit in a turned off oven for 5 minutes. Then I took it out of the oven and let it sit for 5 minutes in the pan where it continues to cook. This was a very wet batter, and that's why it needed a little bit more time in the oven. And the way you check it is you use like a long toothpick, and you just put it in all the way into the bottom, and then you pull it out, and you want it to be clean, okay? And then once it's set, you take a straight edge tool and just go around the sides of the pan. And this is how I invert. Comes right off. You peel off the parchment and then re-invert onto your wire rack, and you let this cool completely before you wrap it in plastic wrap. Now, this is actually better on day 2, day 3. This just gets better and better and better. It's a very moist, tender, quick bread, zucchini bread. So I hope that you love it as much as I do. I actually had a slice of this for lunch today because I love it so much, and I gave the other portion of my loaf to my gardeners who came to help me with my garden. So this zucchini bread is really special, and I hope you love it.